Hey everyone, as always, Dylan Miller, prospecting. Welcome to another Tuesday Night Gold Panning Fever, episode number 111. Or, don't know what that is. It's 111. So 111 Tuesdays of y'all having to look at my ugly mug. Let's catch up on chat, see who's here. Reg Lab, thank you for being here. Appreciate you being here with your coffee bright and early. Wrenches, Repairs, and Prospecting, how's it going? Carson Prospecting, thank you for being here as well. HD Shovel Ed, Donna, thank you both for being here and being mods. Stephen LeBlanc, thank you for being here. Appreciate it. Paul Anthony, how's it going? Good luck with your first video. It's always very scary the first time you upload something to YouTube. Make sure you get it right and you pushed all the right doodads and click the right stuff. But we'll have to check it out later. I appreciate you being here. Who else is here? Who else? Scrolling. Dib Dibberson, how's it going? Got here a little early, Dib Dibberson. See, you'll be able to go to sleep a little bit early today. Out West Pan and Prospecting. Ryan C, how's it going? Thank you for being here. Vendetta, how's it going? See, I'm an hour early, so you're not cooking yet. Or you're getting ready to cook, one of two. But thank you for being here. Richard B, thank you for being here. Appreciate it. James Olson, Mark Leonard, Me T, how's it going? All right, let me pop out chat. Look at my ugly mug, get everything set up. So yeah, as the title says, today we're going to be panning out another 4-pound bag from RJ'sPaydirt.com. I have it here, but it is open. I just opened it and just screened it out to +10 and -10 just because there were so many gems and rocks in the last one. I don't want to have to try and pan them out and pick them out, so. Heading home, all right. Good luck getting home, seeing those kids, wife, cooking, some good dinner. It is Taco Tuesday. All right, move this to live chat. So we'll have to see if we get as good of an ROI out of this bag as we did from the last one. I don't remember. Do I have my notes here from the last one? No, I don't know what I did with the last notes. I don't know. But would we end up with like an 82% on Saturday? So hopefully we'll get a different out of this one. And this one was ordered from a different secret shopper. I actually had two different secret shoppers order them. Typically, if I order the same bag from a company, I'll try to make them as either the exact same time so they won't load up one of the bags, or really far apart so they won't load up the bags. Or like in this case, I had used two separate secret shoppers so they wouldn't give a repeat customer and add some gold. So we'll have to see. Catch up on chat. Anonymous Prospector, thank you for being here. Appreciate it. Gary Faust, Alan Curie, thank you for being here. Appreciate it. So yeah, might not be a busy show tonight because we are starting an hour early because kids and them wanting to eat and stuff. So, Wanda, how's it going? Thank you for being here. The one and only, thank you for being here. And I had a great week so far. This is spring break, so I have my kids for 2 weeks. So, it's about 14 days total. So, really good. Yeah, extra work, cooking and stuff like that. Lots of cleaning extra, but I like it. Get to hang out with my son a lot more bike ride and things like that. So, been a good 2 weeks. Ends, I think, on Sunday for the 2 weeks. So typically I don't have my kids ever on Tuesdays because it's a holiday. I had them, and I didn't want the show to end at 9. My daughter works on Tuesdays till like 8. And I didn't want the show to end at 9. She gets home, she's hungry. She worked a 12-hour shift, so I want to make sure I can feed them, you know. Just started now, Wrench. Oh my gosh, you've missed, what is this? 4 minutes of me. 4 minutes, my ugly mug. Yeah, my kids ain't cooking dinner, no. The cereal is about the extent of their cooking. Maybe my daughter does do some cooking, but I have a really small kitchen, and I don't want them tearing up my kitchen, so. Should have just ordered a pizza and 2-liter. We had pizza the other day, though. Because the other day, my daughter went out to eat with her friends, so me and my son had pizza. No, today's tacos. So today, everything is prepped and ready. So we're doing shrimp tacos tonight and fish tacos. So we're doing tacos But I prepped everything. Everything's ready. So once this show's over, we just got to cook the fish and the shrimp. That, 15 minutes, done. We're eating. So, hey, old Sasquatch, thank you for being here. Appreciate it. And thank you for being a mod. Appreciate it. Package Total, thank you for being here. Appreciate that. Yeah, and make sure everyone hits that smash that thumbs up button. Make sure. And tonight we are going to be doing a Tuesday night tailings giveaway. Let me actually go check and make sure I have the right link up for my mods. So, but unfortunately I haven't made the Paydirt yet. Because I have to make my Patreon Paydirt this weekend. So I just figured I'd wait for it. So I don't know what's going to be in them yet. I don't know. So if you win tonight's Tuesday night Paydirt, you have no clue what's going to be in it. I might throw something extra in it since it's not made for you. But they are going to be 1/4 gram bags. I just don't know if there's going to be a picker or silver in it or something else. I was digging through my treasure chest today to see if I wanted to change things up. So let me check my commands on Nightbot. Make sure, yes, Nightbot is right. So we'll post the link later on. But there you go. I know, I don't want to. It was funny too, because I wanted to make tiny little tacos so we could have a whole bunch of. And I went and bought the little small taco tortillas, and I bought so many. I got like 48 of them. I don't know what I was thinking. I was like, man, 3 of us are going to eat 48 tacos. But then I made tacos this morning. We had breakfast tacos this morning, and then quesadillas for lunch, and then I think next Sunday or something we're doing tacos again or something. I needed them again for quesadillas or something. And yes, hey MJ, how's it going? How's the new farm going? And yes, we're an hour early today because I have prior engagements with my kids for later, them wanting to eat. So, and typically I don't have my kids on Tuesday. So, yes, the show's an hour early because I needed to end an hour early. But thank you for popping in. I appreciate it. I know you've been busy. Link will be popped in every once in a while by the mods. Usually we don't start popping the link in until I start panning. So, Mechanic Rockstar, thank you for being here though. Kathy Whiteside, thank you for being here. Appreciate it. Deep fried tacos for dinner. That does sound good. But we're just doing the fish. Well, me and my daughter are doing fish and shrimp. My son's only doing fish. He does not like shrimp. Well, there you go, MJ. It's even harder if you try to make footage of it. I tried to when I renovated my bathroom and redid it to the old 50s glory. I was like, oh, I should just video the whole thing so I could do the whole thing. Nope. I took pictures before and kind of some pictures after, and that was about it. When I redid my studio, same thing. I said, oh, I'm going to take pictures, photograph, do the whole thing. It just takes so much. I started setting up the camera and the video recorders. I was like, nope, I might as well just build it. Somewhere in Ohio, thank you for being here. I appreciate that. Anthony Wait, thank you. Appreciate that. What's up, Carson Prospecting? I see you pop back in. Saw you here very early. I know people pop in early. I always forget to take it about 4 pics. I do the same thing. I will think of something and be like, oh man, and you're halfway through and you're like, wow. Then you kind of just don't want to do it. But I did take before pictures. I actually took before pictures of the studio and then after pics, but not very good. It's just, you can't tell. When you're taking a picture, like, oh, this explains everything. And then, a week later, you look at the pictures like, they have no clue what's going on here. I know because it was in my head, but, it's all good. Josh, thank you for being here. Appreciate it. And being a mod, I appreciate that as well. So, and again, anyone just popping in, another 4-pound bag from RJ'sPaydirt. It's open because I classified it down +10, -10, just because there were so many pickers in the last one. I didn't want to try and pan that all out this time. Make it easier, maybe pick through it or pan just the +10 out. Get all that stuff out easy. So, and as I said earlier, this bag I also ordered from a separate secret shopper. Just so, the didn't get a whammy bag or a bonus bag thinking that this is a repeat customer and they throw a pinch little more in or something. So I'll be curious what tomorrow's ROI is. Again, when both of these were purchased right around the same time, so they should have had a 70% ROI, but the one I reviewed on Saturday ended up with an 81% ROI. So much better, 81 or 83, somewhere like in the 80, low 80s. But hoping I get 80% because I like the 80s much better than the 70s. So, Donna, thank you very much. Way too kind. I really appreciate that. Thank you very much. A few more weeks and you'll be down there. There you go. And in a few more weeks, Vendetta will be up here. You're going to get down there and Vendetta's going to run away from you and come up here to Indiana, where all the real gold's at. Vendetta's tired of messing around with that no gold and AZ, no AU and AZ. He wants to come up to Indiana where all the big nuggets are. So, Reese, thank you for being here. Appreciate it. Mark Sheldon, thank you for being here. And anyone else, if I missed you tonight, thank you very much for being here. I appreciate it. Hopefully everyone's doing well. I've been watching. There's been getting some good, more people putting up reviews, which is good. So a couple new channels I saw started doing reviews. I had to add them to my subscriptions. Just to start. I can't watch them though, because until I review them, unless it's somebody I don't plan on reviewing again. Like I saw Backyard Prospecting just did Pan in a Can. I haven't watched it yet. It's open on my computer. It's on my many out of my 30 tabs. It's one of the 25 tabs I have open on YouTube to watch. But I saw they did Pan in a Can, and I will never go back to Pan in a Can again. I've reviewed them, I think, 3 or 4 times and always gotten really low ROIs. But besides him, there are a couple new people I saw. They're doing some Paydirt reviews. You know, and the weather's getting nicer, which means a lot more people are going to be able to start getting out there and prospecting. So we'll be having a lot more videos to watch from everybody. Wish Connecticut, everywhere has got nuggets compared to Arizona. You go down to Arizona when you don't want to find gold. Derek, sweet. Thank you very much, brother. I appreciate that. Way too kind, too. So thank you very much. I appreciate that. Yeah, and make sure anyone who is not subscribed to Carson Prospecting, go check out Carson Prospecting. He is doing a little thing for Mike Hilfano. I don't know if you're familiar with who Mike Hilfano is, but he was a long time, not only a subscriber of mine, but a member of the community. And Carson Prospecting is doing something for him and the Wounded Warriors. So make sure if you are not already a subscriber of Carson Prospecting, you go subscribe to Carson Prospecting and go check out his last 2 videos. I think it's his last 2 videos. Because it ends tonight, isn't it? It's ending tonight, so. So make sure. It's just Paydirt stuff. I don't even know. It's just dirt. You should see trying to explain it to people. When I tell people ask me all the time, what do you do on YouTube? And I tell them I buy dirt and I review it. And then they look at me a little crazy and I say, well, I'm looking for gold when I buy the dirt. And then they look at me like I'm even crazier, like you just buy random dirt online and it's going to have gold in it. But then I explain them the whole process about Paydirt and this and this and this. And then usually they stop talking to me. So which is a good way. So, you know, it's a good way to run off people. Yeah. So there you go. Carson Prospecting. Make sure everyone go check them out. There's a whole bunch of prizes. Well, I mean, I was trying to scan the list to see how many people you had on there, but I think there's like 22 prizes or something. It's for a really good cause, and it's in the name of Mike Hilfano. He's a really great guy, and you know, sorry to see and hear that he had passed away. So make sure everyone goes check out Carson Prospecting. And here I'm gonna do it here. I'm not even gonna bother bugging my mods because, you know, they're busy doing stuff. There we go. So there you go. Make sure you go over there, and I'll be quiet for a minute. We won't talk about much. Make sure you go over there and subscribe to E. Larson 222, better known as Carson Prospecting. Go over there, subscribe to his channel, and watch his last 2 videos. So that's it, Reese. You start telling people that you buy dirt online looking for gold, you know, because if you told them, hey, look, I'm going out in the desert and I'm going to be digging some holes looking for gold, they'd be like, oh, man, that's cool. That's so awesome. Do you find any gold? Oh, you go to the creeks and you do this. You tell them you buy dirt online, have people ship it to you, you're a nut. MJ, I think I just posted that. I think that is that's his Cash App right there. But if not, it's in his last 2 videos. It's in the video before last. He has his Cash App in there, so you might want to go check that out. But definitely go over to Carson Prospecting. I posted the link. I'll post it a whole bunch tonight too. But make sure you go over there, subscribe to his channel, and go check out his last 2 videos. That's it. Unless you show them, like I tell people that all the time, then I have to show them, you know, pictures of some of the gold I have on my hand, you know, where I'm holding it, and then they, oh, wow, you found that? Oh, wow, you found that? And I was like, no, I didn't find that. I bought that. You know, which again, then they start saying, well, you're just buying gold then. So it's really hard, but, you know, I don't mind. I figure if they want to hear about it and listen, then they will. If not, then I don't have to ever talk about it again. They'll never ask me again. Got some coming from Australia. I have some on my shelf from Australia. I just got in some Paydirt. We were talking about Australia, what was it, last week or the week before? And I got some Paydirt in from Australia. Reviewing it next week. Next Saturday, I will have, I think it's next Saturday? No, next Saturday is a battle, but the Saturday after that. So in 2 Saturdays, I've got some Australian Paydirt review coming up. It's not Life W Gold, which I need to do them again. I really need to do Life W Gold again. I loved Life W's Gold. Paydirt, I love the material, I love the gold, I love the ROI. And I even like their little story and everything. I like their website. Really good. I like Life W Gold. But this is, I won't even tell you. You'll have to wait 2 weeks. It's on the shelf. Maybe someone can zoom in and see it, but no problem, Carson Prospecting. If I didn't have my kids, I would have probably been jumping all over this earlier and telling everybody. I don't know. I don't know where Nightbot is. I think Nightbot might be on a break or something. I don't know. Here, let's see. See if Nightbot's even here. I don't even think Nightbot's here. No, Nightbot's here. See, he's here. He's just being quiet. I don't know why. You even typed in his name. He didn't say anything. I don't know. He's lurking. So, yeah, so Carson, I would have been promoting your links and stuff like that earlier and supporting My Kill Fano. But with my kids, I kind of get so little time on my computer because I'm running around doing stuff with them. Just makes things harder. Well, that's what I try to do, Gary. People seem to still buy the bad Paydirt. People still seem to buy bad Paydirt. I still get comments on some of my old videos about bad sellers where they're like, oh, I wish I had seen this video first. Sadly, it's just, a lot of times people see the company long before they see the reviews. And it's only once they get a bad bag that they start looking for reviews so they can bash the company. And then they find them. Old Sasquatch. No, Old Sasquatch can. I think he can. Y'all can only ban people. I don't know. I have to look. I mean, I guess y'all could technically ban him, but you know what kind of vengeance he would have out if you did. Hey, Eagle Eye Prospector, how's it going? Appreciate you coming here. I appreciate everyone that showed up tonight. I appreciate that. Anyone who comes and puts up with my ugly mug just to watch me pan out some gold. And to be rewarded with that, we will be giving away a bag of Paydirt later in the show. Well, I'll be giving away some future Paydirt later in the show because I haven't made that Paydirt. So, Shiny flakes everywhere. There you go. So yeah, so then later, what do I got? So I do have a battle coming up this Saturday. The next Saturday, we got some Australian Paydirt coming up. And then also this week, I need to start planning my trip because we're going to be, I guess a lot of people are going to be meeting up in Indiana in May. So I need to book my trip and start making sure I'm available because, you know, I got to show everyone where all the gold's at because I don't know where it's at. Maybe they'll see it for me, you know. And I haven't even decided. I need to also start thinking about if I want to actually bring up any film equipment and actually video it or just come hang out. I don't know yet. Because I did the last time I went up to Indiana, I filmed almost all of it. I mean, I had hours and hours of footage of Indiana trip. I went up there and met with Brian. And I never edited it. It was just, once you get, you know, most of my videos are an hour and a half and I edit them down to 15 minutes. 9-10 hours of video. I just didn't want to edit it all down. I still have it in a folder somewhere. But so I don't know if I want to spend all the time editing or just hang out, you know. So, you know, if I don't want to know if I want to spend the time videotaping everything and camera work and setting up cameras or just hanging out. So we'll have to see. I figure everyone else will be videotaping. I'll just show my ugly mug on their videos. There you go. I know I was going to donate a prize too, Carson, but then I looked and I was like, man, everyone's already donated. I might as well just throw some money. It's easier to throw the money, you know. Did my first video, edit it? Yeah, editing is the worst. I tell everyone, someone asked me the other day if I like doing what I do on YouTube. And I said, I love every aspect of it. I love the panning the most. I love the community. I love helping and keeping, you know, people from getting ripped off by Paydirt, but I was like the editing. I was like, if I could just do any one thing, eliminate any one thing, it'd be the editing. That would be it. And Reese, no, I went prospecting. What was it? 2 years ago? Was it last year? Yeah, it was 2 years ago up in Indiana. But other than that, no, not really. You know, I was hobbled for a long time because of some surgeries and needing surgeries and things like that. And then now it's mostly just because I'm poor and single. So, and I have kids. You know, when you have kids part-time, I have a rotating schedule with my kids, 3 days a week. So that only gives me, 1 week I have 2 days free, another week I have 4 days, and they're in the middle of the week. So it's just hard to make plans to go somewhere and do. And there's no gold here. If there was gold right here, I would be out prospecting whenever I didn't have my kids, you know. Like Vendetta does. Vendetta goes out all the time when he's got free time because, you know, oh yeah, wait, but there's no AU. No AU in Arizona, but he still does it. And I would do it here too, but, you know, the only river here is the Ohio River. While there is probably gold in the Ohio River, I really don't want to be sticking my hands or feet in the Ohio River, so. Now, like Brian does. Brian up in case you aren't a subscriber to his channel, Indiana Creek Gold. You know, go check out his channel. He's northern Indiana, and he's always out prospecting. If I lived up by him, he lives in a beautiful spot, wonderful area. And he goes prospecting all the time. Hey, LXR, how's it going? Thank you for popping in. I appreciate that. Who's your favorite Paydirt company? Ooh, that's a tough one. Vendetta Prospecting. I have a video up of it. Last year, he was the 2022 Paydirt of the Year, went to Vendetta Prospecting. And it was a close battle. He was my number one, but right behind him was Gold Nugget Sales. I like Gold Bay. There's some good companies. There's a lot of good companies. If you just go to my website, and look, here we're going to do a shameless plug here, if I can spell it. Just go to there. Oh, nice. See, I didn't even spell it right. Don't go there. I don't know where that is. Yeah, don't go to that other one. There you go. Yeah, go to millerprospecting.com. I have a list of my top 5 recommended Paydirt sellers. I am going to be moving that to a top 10 soon. and then changing up the list of all the other ones there. But there's a lot of good sellers now. But Vendetta, Gold Bay, Gold Nugget sales are probably my top 3. They have Big Texas Prospecting, really good new company. Irwin's Paydirt, really good. All right, Carson. I know, Josh. As I said, Brian's got it made. I mean, he can sit on his porch and hunt deer. And then, I mean, it's not an easy walk because I took that walk down to his little creek, and that is a huge pain. I mean, you really got to want to go hunting. It's not right outside his yard. You're going down like the side of a mountain to get to that streak, but it is right on his property, and that is awesome. He lucked out when he got that house, that's for sure. There you go, Reg. All right, but we're going to, let me set up the camera because we're going to start panning because it is 4 pounds of material. And in case I didn't say it, today, RJ's Paydirt. This is their 4-pound bag. It was guaranteed 1 gram of gold and right about a 70% ROI. Now let me shrink down the ugly mug. Make sure the panning cam is all set up. And it is. Now we're going to go do some panning. So give me 1 second to slap some gloves on, move some stuff around. Find my coffee. There we go. All right. I probably would not recommend lynch mining anymore. I mean, I wouldn't say I wouldn't recommend them anymore, but right currently at this time, it seems like lynch mining is having a rough time shipping in a timely manner. I've been getting more complaints about very slow shipping from lynch mining again, so I probably wouldn't recommend them right now. And they just have better companies. Like somebody said, I think their ROIs are right around the 70%. I mean, I did a video recently about buy this only 1 bag from lynch mining. And if you watch that, there's only 1 bag really worth buying on lynch mining. And that video tells you which 1 bag it is. But other than that, I mean, there's just too many companies. It's the one good thing is lynch mining at one point was probably the top Paydirt seller out there with the best ROI. Other than Gold Bay, and there's just more and more companies showing up that are, you know, making things harder and harder for other companies to be number 1. Hey, PA Patriot, how's it going, brother? All right, this is what we got out of the +10. So we're gonna start panning that. I see some copper. This one doesn't look as heavy with the other stuff. That last bag seemed more of a treasure bag than this one does. Well, let's pan it out and see. Maybe there's some stuff in there. Definitely don't see as much silver in this one. Hold on, let me set up. Nope. I just got water all on my tablet. Now I can't see anything. All right, there we go. Yeah, hope you start feeling better real soon, PA. Hey, Gold Monkey Prospecting, how's it going? I'll try and pick out anything I see that I want to keep. But none of this stuff will be adding to the ROI, so it doesn't really matter if I miss anything. It's just to add to my treasure chest. I'm not going to worry about the silver. I actually like the copper a little bit better than the silver. I might come back and pick out the silver, but it doesn't look like two big pieces. There is one little piece of gold in this one, plus 10. The last bag was missing my picker. I was kind of upset about, but it was kind of funny. I actually forgot the entire time I was shooting the video because I was so focused on panning that I didn't even realize there was supposed to be a picker in the plus 10. This is a big old copper nugget. If that was gold, this would be an extra cool bag, but that's still a big size copper nugget. Definitely going in the treasure chest. Chef V, thank you for being here. Appreciate it. If I miss anyone, I apologize, especially while I'm panning. I don't know what that is. Yeah, I've done Sluice Boy a few times. I mean, I did once about, I think it was like 4 years ago, 3 or 4 years ago, I did a Sluice Boy. And then last year I did Sluice Boy again. And I mean, it's not horrible. It's just, I think if you bought a bag, they were doing like the 0.9 gram guarantee on their, like, instead of doing a 1 gram. And I think their best bag was like a 60% ROI. So it's not the best Paydirt. I mean, there's definitely worse Paydirts out there. I mean, they are really nice and they do put gems in there and they have YouTube channel and all that, but there's just a lot of better sellers out there, unfortunately. All right. Let's see what we get in the plus 10. Oh, we got a couple pieces of gold in here. Well, there we go. I'll get rid of all this stuff. That's not gold. But yeah. Got a couple pieces this time. I don't know if I would call any of these really pickers. I mean, sure, you can pick them up, but I mean, somebody with some really small fingers and, you know, good nails could pick up a lot better. So I wouldn't call any of these pickers either, but at least I did find some gold. I'm going to put this in the pour off pan. Hey, Secret Creek Prospecting, how's it going? Home Zoo and Prospecting, how's it going? I'm trying to keep up with chat, but I'm kind of also not trying to lose any gold here. The 1 gram guaranteed. I haven't looked at Sluice Boy in a while. I know he was, you know, some sellers do that where instead of doing a 0.5, they do a 0.4. And instead of 1 gram, it's a 0.9. Just to make the math harder. Maybe he might have switched to a 1 gram. I mean, it's not bad Paydirt. I like the Paydirt. It's real Paydirt. I mean, that's what one good thing is. Some of these, you know, not all sellers are selling real Paydirt. He is selling real Paydirt. You can watch his videos. I know they just bought some new property to start mining on. They just bought some new equipment to start mining with. So you can watch their videos and see exactly where they're pulling the dirt from, which is great. Just like Vendetta, you know. Hey, Ed Kelly, thank you for being here. Dennis, thank you for being here. Outlaw Productions, thank you for being here. Can't beat that Vendetta. Gold Bay's a good one as well. Let me see what's going on with my mods. Oh. Yeah, once we start panning, I don't care if you start posting. Just try not to post the link like, right after each other. Definitely don't want to see it on the page. Like if you can see the old hidden link, then don't post it again until it's gone. It's supposed to be popping up like every 5 minutes or 6 minutes. But yeah, once I start panning, I don't mind if the link gets dropped a whole bunch, But just don't post it if somebody asks for it. You can just tell them it's already been popped in chat and then wait a little bit and pop it. Don't lose the gold. Well, I'm not going to, no matter what, I won't lose the gold. Because I will go back. Since I am going to be posting an ROI on this, I will go back and check this to see if I missed any gold. But if I did, I put it back in here because this will be Tuesday tailings. So if I miss it, if I only find a half a gram in this bag and the other half is down here, then there will be a half gram in the Tuesday tailings bucket. But the Tuesday tailings bucket is pretty big, so. Just got a channel up and running. Well, that's somebody else. I don't think I'm subscribed to you, so I'll have to subscribe to you. And who else just showed up? Did somebody else just... Wheezing Geezer, late. It might be close to 7. So, Wheezing, you probably think it's early, don't you? Let's see if there's any gold in here. A couple little pieces of gold. Some silver, too. Put that. Never heard getting in the mail. Yeah. And it's sadly, it's one of those real tough dilemmas. The only companies that advertise Paydirt are really bad companies because they have a 20% ROI, which gives them 80% profit, which means they have 80% that they can throw ads up on Google or other places. While the really good sellers like Vendetta, Gold Bay, Gold Nugget Sales, Irwin's Paydirt, Northern Nevada Gold, Tommy Knockers, places like that, they're giving you 80, 90, even 100% ROIs, which means they have zero money for advertising, which means you don't ever hear about them unless you happen to find my channel or one of the other channels in the community. It is a quandary, It's like how to get the word out there that there's Paydirt. You can buy Paydirt on there and it not be somebody advertising. So that's why it's really important. Like, it's funny. Like, if I go to my Facebook feed, somebody's always sharing this golden Paydirt. And I don't know why that one gets shared so much. But videos of Vendetta and Gold Nugget Sales. And I'm not just talking about mine either. This isn't just to try to get people to... But if you know somebody that posts a video about any seller, and they post it on Facebook... Share it, do whatever you can, all these videos to get them out there so more people find out about Paydirt and find out about good companies that are Paydirt. If I do a review on golden Paydirt, don't feel the need to share that one. But if I do a video on Vendetta and 100% ROI bag from Vendetta or somebody else, those are the ones you share wherever you can, and no matter who does it, because it's that's great advertising. Buy a bag of Paydirt and get 100% of your money back. There's no loss in that hobby, Hey, Minnesota Mark, thank you for popping in. And that sounds like one of the, that is such a good deal, 107%. You can't beat that. You really can't. Seems more like black. No, there was a lot of black stains in the last one. It was hard to see when I'm fast forwarding 16 times, but the material is about the exact same. It's clouding up the water the same. I think there might be a little bit more organics in this one, in this bag, than Saturday's bag, but not much. So far, though, I've noticed that it didn't have very much in the way of gems compared to the other bag. But like I said, if you go to his website and look, his daughter decides. She tells him what to throw in the bag, or that's what he says. So she obviously didn't throw that much stuff into this bag. So HD. I've gotten bags of Paydirt with no gold in them before. Oh, what's this seller? Oh, there's one seller. Randall Glenn. I bought a bag for like $120 bag for a review, and then like their $70 bag for a Tuesday. Neither bag had one speck of gold. Oh, that was the absolute worst. Doing 100% bag. I mean, you just can't beat those. That's, again, like I said, if you see anybody do any videos or talk about, make sure those are the videos you share. The 100% bags, the 107s. Because sharing a video where somebody got like even this bag, where I got an 80% ROI, that's a good ROI. It's a great ROI, and I like that ROI. But a lot of people, if they never heard of Paydirt before or panning out Paydirt, they're going to think, oh, I spent $100 and I'm going to get $80 worth of gold. How am I going to sell this gold? And, they're going to think like that. But if you tell somebody, if you buy this bag of Paydirt, $100 from Vendetta Prospecting, and it's 100% ROI, which means they will find $100 worth of gold. They're more than likely to buy it than if you told them they're going to get a 70 or 80% ROI. If you tell somebody that, it's the same thing as if you told somebody, hey, look, why don't you go play golf with me this weekend? I'll give you all the clubs, everything, and by the time you're done, you'll have all your money you spent on clubs back. Everyone would go do it. I have 87 bags in summer antique. Man, I do have a lot of bags on my shelf, but they're all empty. And it's funny, somebody texted me the other day asking if all those bags of Paydirt still had Paydirt in them. I said, no. I said, and sadly, see, that's another thing. Every bag that's on my back shelf back there, I'll have really bad ROIs because they're spending the money not on the gold, but on making cool looking bags. But no, I told them it's just styrofoam peanuts in there. I panned all those out. I have no Paydirt saved. The only Paydirt I actually have saved is just real dirt, and that's from Tony Owen's daughter, the Anita Woods Paydirt. That's from his claim. And that was the last material that she dug up with him. And that's the only Paydirt I have that's actually being saved. And I have one little bag from LXR. Will LXR. But I'll probably end up panning that out one day. I haven't weighed up my GPAA can yet. Oh. I'm guessing if it's the big can from GPAA, I'm going to guess 50%. If it's anything of their smaller stuff, if it's not their biggest can, then I'm going to say 40%. I mean, yeah, I mean, it'd be a pain getting it into your pan without exposing it. But yeah, I mean, I guess if you open the bag underwater and got it wet and just kind of like stuck your pan in, I mean, you have to have a big catch pan and all that. But yeah, it's possible. You don't really need the air. It'd make it harder, though. You'd just be making panning so much more difficult. All right, let's see. And I will say, I didn't say it in the video. I actually had wrote a note to myself to say it in the review. But I do like, it's a big bag of Paydirt, this bag from RJ'sPaydirt. And the ROI, like I said, it wasn't a bad ROI. It was 4 pounds of material. I know lately a lot of Paydirts, the trend is to go smaller bags. I do it myself because of shipping. But it's still nice to get a big bag of Paydirt with a good ROI on it. It gives you a lot of material to pan out. Yeah, it's the problem with those big bags of Paydirt. There's a lot of money output. And then the big problem too is someone, even me, where I'll say something like, well, you know, if I buy a 5 gram bag, a 10 gram bag, 15 gram bag, I'm going to say, oh, well, I'll just turn around and use that for, you know, Patreon Paydirts and Tuesday tailings and things like that. But then you get a nice nugget and you say, oh, well, I need to add this nugget to my own personal collection, or I give it to my kids or something like that. And then you're like, oh, well, now it's not, you know, a 90% ROI. It's more like 75 because I took out those couple pieces, you know. And that's what killed me on the Australian Paydirts. When I did the Australian Paydirts, the ROIs were really low and ended up getting 2 nice pieces of gold, 2 bigger pieces of gold out of them. And I gave both of those to my kids' collections. And then the rest I put on Patreon Paydirt. It's definitely easier panning that there wasn't so much silver in this. I really dislike painting silver. Unless it's just a silver Paydirt bag. Then it's not bad. But when they're mixed together, such a pain in the butt. More gold. Still no pickers. All right, Secret Creek. Appreciate you popping in. Appreciate it. And in case anyone missed it, and maybe one of my mods will post it. Thank you very much, Secret Creek. I appreciate that, brother. Thank you very much. But in case anyone missed it, make sure you go subscribe to Carson Prospecting's channel and watch his last 2 videos. He's doing a Gaw or Huck for My Kill Fano. So make sure, if you are not already a subscriber, and if you are a subscriber of his and you just didn't realize he's posted 2 videos, make sure they're both short too, so they won't take long. I think the initial one is just a few minutes and the last one is like, they're both like 4 or 5 minutes. But make sure you go check them out. There is a lot of prizes. I think 20 something prizes. And it's for a good cause. It's not just, you know, to do something in the name of My Kill Fana. So and more nuggets for your kids. I know I'd say my kids, thank you very much, by the way, Minnesota Mark. Thank you very much. I really appreciate that. Appreciate everyone tonight. Not only the people that are donating, people just looking at my ugly mug or my gloved hands right now. Thank you very much. All right, let's see what we got here. Hey, Jack Weston, thank you for joining the stream. Appreciate it. Some more pieces. We're getting some tiny stuff in here, too. It's not all bigger stuff. There is some tiny gold in here. We'll have to see if there's as much. It doesn't look like there's as much minus 40 in this bag as there was in the last one. I could be missing it all, though. It could all be going straight down into the Tuesday tailings bag, so we'll have to see. Oh, this stuff is dusty, though. Oh. Every time I pour some in my pan, it just floats right up into my face. So definitely some dusty stuff. And it is tanking up the water pretty good. So again, definitely I'm going to be doing a video tomorrow, and I have the ROI from this. And in case anyone missed it earlier in the show, I did do a review on this seller's Paydirt, this exact same bag, their 4-pound, 1 gram bag. I did a review on it Saturday. I got an 80-something% ROI, 81, 82, 83. Something in the low 80, like 80% ROI. And then I had a different secret shopper order this 4-pound, 1 gram bag. I think it was the day after the other order had went in. So they both had the exact same spot price, I believe. So we'll really be able to see if, you know, what the average is on this bag tomorrow when I post the results. More gold. And you can definitely see that they're not all identical bags, because the last bag I had a lot of gems and other things in it. This one, just a couple pieces of copper, really. Rebel Dog, thank you very much. I really appreciate that, brother. Thank you very much. Lurking in the background, Rebel Dog Adventure Team. Long time Patreon member. Thank you very much, brother. It definitely has a lot of black sands in it, but I don't think this, actually, you know, the more I'm panning this down and getting it down, you'll have to see in the last pan when we get to the finishing pan. I don't think this one had as much black sands as the other one did. It is very dark material, though. And hey, Glenn Timmons, how's it going? Thank you for joining us. Oh, good luck, brother. Good luck. I'm so glad. I haven't had a surgery in a while. It doesn't look like I'm going to need one for a while. So, knock on some wood here. I did. It was funny. I went to the gym the other day with my son, you know, so he could get all swole up. And I made the mistake of doing some overhead presses. And man, as soon as I did them, I regretted it. I said, man, there I go. I'm jacking up my shoulders. And my shoulders are still sore today. And I mean, I didn't do much weight and I didn't lift them much. It was just the movement of it. And I was like, ah. You know, my orthopedic surgeon's probably like rubbing his hands together. Ruin those shoulders some more so he could get another $80,000 paycheck. Yeah, wait, what did I miss? That's awesome, Joseph. I'm glad you enjoyed it. And thank you very much. I appreciate that. Yeah, Vendetta has some dirty Paydirt. I think we said that last week, that he needs to make an easy bag. Like to make, I mean, he might actually have one. I don't even think I've ever looked at every one of Vendetta's bags because he adds bags faster than I can review them. Which I do need to do. I do need to do another Vendetta review. No. There's not enough time in a month to review everybody. But he definitely needs a easy 1 or 2 bag, you know, just something really, really easy. So any newcomers that want to try out his material. And he doesn't have to change his material. He can leave the material the exact same so you get used to the material you're panning. You just put in chunkier gold, you know. And you don't even have to call it an easy bag. Just call it your chunky bag where it's nothing but plus, you know, 20 gold. More gold there. And I will give everyone a hint. I do have next Saturday is a battle video, and it is a pirate themed battle. So you can guess who one of those sellers is going to be, I guess. Yeah, Flower Gold Wizards does have some really hard Paydirt to go through. WashingtonBeachMining.com, they have some really, I don't know if they have any in stock. You're going to get a horrible ROI from them. You're better off going with Flower Gold Wizards, but Blood Red. Oh, that was that bag. Oh, yeah, that's the one where he tells you everything's red. Ready to get back home. There you go, brother. And then 9 days. That's next Thursday. Yeah. Definitely best of luck. Hopefully everything goes well. Recover quickly. More gold. So far, all this is looking like the exact same size. Pretty much the same size. There's a couple of littler pieces, but it's a lot. This bag is much easier to pan so far, other than the water just being pretty dirty, than the last bag. Let's just see what the ROI is. All right, Dennis, thank you very much for popping in. Appreciate it. $5 months. Ooh. Man, that is rough. You must be going stir crazy. And I know this is not popular. This is an unpopular opinion, but I really like hospital food. The only reason I wouldn't mind is I actually like hospital food. I'm one of those crazy people. But I like MREs too, you know. I tried to get my the last storm that hit New Orleans. I was begging everybody that was down in New Orleans getting all those free MREs. I was like, send them to me when you're done. If you don't eat them, send them to me. Oh, hold on. Messed up my tablet again. No worries, Wrench. No worries. You'll win another one. And you can do that one. Need a flower glass. I need to do. Might have to do like in like June or something. Just go back to all my faves. Go get get some Flower Gold Wizards. I need some Vendetta, Gold Nugget Sales. Yeah, it's all done. See how dusty? Yeah, see this dust? There we go. Ugh. Yukon, thank you for joining the channel. I just got 2 case MREs. No, see, I couldn't save mine. I do have emergency rations. I have a 1 year. I don't know. Maybe it's not even 1 year. I think it's a 3-month or 6-month supply, but it's all freeze dried like bulk food. Where it's a company I got it from. I guess like 3 or 4 years ago, but it was a 10-year shelf life. Whereas like a 5-pound bag of like pea soup and like a 5-pound bag of oatmeal and a 5-pound bag of something else, because once you open it, it's that. But MREs, nah, that's one meal, man. I got to eat that. Kids aren't over and I'm bored. I don't feel like cooking. Pop that MRE. There we go. I can't save those. Hey, Steve's Hyper Beast, how's it going? Yeah, Gold Nugget Sales, Gold Bay, Irwin's Paydirt is a really good one, but make sure you use the 5% off coupon, which is just 5, then the percentage sign, then off. 5, so what is that? 5 letters, so 5% off. That makes your ROI a little bit higher. Northern Nevada Gold has got really good bags. Might not be the funnest to pan out, Northern Nevada Gold. The last couple I've gotten haven't been very fun to pan, but they've got good ROIs. Big Texas Prospecting new seller came out, some good ROIs. Flash in the pan Paydirt, high ROIs, but you have to spend a little bit more because his minimum is 1.33 flash in the pan. So there's a whole bunch of sellers out there. That months of freeze dried. Yeah, I don't know how big it's. What is it? 2 5-gallon buckets. They're stuffed full. But it's mostly the same thing. I think it's 6 5-pound bags. And 3 of them are different oatmeals and 3 of them are different stews or soups or something. I mean, I figure if it hits it that bad where I'm eating that stuff, I'm not worried about the taste or anything. But even my son, I was telling my son the other day, we're going to make some tack. Get some flour and some lard and make some tack. Just to put in a bucket and so he could taste it too. So try that and that'll last forever too. Have that. And I do need to get some coffee. A big 5-pound bag of coffee. And somebody tipped for that. So that's what I'll use that money for. I'll get a big bag of coffee to stick in there. So I have my coffee and my tack. Yeah, and I don't need to pack cigarettes. That's a good thing. I quit smoking in September of last year. So what are we? I quit September 18th last year because it was 2 days before my birthday. And I said that's what I was going to do for my birthday was quit smoking. That was my present to myself. So just a little bit over 6 months. And I don't have all that money. You know, when you tell yourself when you're quitting smoking, man, I'm going to have that extra $8 a day. I'm just as broke as I was before. I don't know how I could afford to smoke before. Need water for all that stuff? Yeah, you do need water, but I'm not worried about that. There's rain. Water is an easy source. You know, you can't get food. Food's a lot harder to source during something like that. And I always have water in my fridge and my toilet, you know. And I do I have a reverse osmosis on my sink because I don't like drinking tap water that's been treated. And I can't see it being treated, so I do have a reverse osmosis. So worst comes to worst, I could hook that up to, you know, rainwater or something else. Dib Deberson. I can tell you, quitting smoking was the hardest thing. I smoked since I was 13, right around 13 or 14, and then I smoked till I was right around 40, 42 or something like that. And then I quit for 5 or 6 years, something like that. Quit for, I guess, about 5 years. Then I started again, and I smoked again for about 2 years, and I just quit. But you can't use anything else. I've tried quitting for years and years and years, doing every little thing, you know, the patches, this, you know, people telling you chew on a toothpick instead. But all those things do is make you think about smoking more. The only way I did it was I just smoked, made sure I had nothing to do for 2 days afterwards, got all my favorite snacks and foods, went to sleep, made sure I had no cigarettes or any cigarette butts laying around, so I went to cheat in the morning and just quit. And ate and gained some weight. Oh yeah, the old P38 can openers. It's amazing people don't know how to open up cans anymore. Those pull tab, like, everything is made with those little pull lids now. They definitely need to add some things back into school. I mean, woodworking shop, they need to add home ec back in, things like that. All those classes. Like, I remember when I went to high school, I took typing classes. I mean, that was one of the classes you had to take, you know, one semester in, was typing at the school I went to. And I hated it. But now, I mean, I still am a horrible typer. But without that, I'd be even more lost, you know. Had a home ec class you had to take that taught you just the very basic stuff, you know. I mean, they don't teach cursive anymore, all kinds of stuff. This stuff isn't too bad. I mean, it's not an easy Paydirt, definitely. I mean, I think on my review, I gave him a hard for a novice panner. So it's still definitely that. This one's still hard. It's not as hard, though, because I'm not really seeing as much fine gold, but still not the easiest. A lot of black sands on it. Here, let's just see. See how much of this is magnetite. So, a good bit of it's magnetite, too. You know, with the magnet, it'd be pretty easy to cheat. Did you not see his reply to you, PA Patriot? One of the mods can post the link without posting hidden. If you can just post the link. Or I will. I can copy and paste it really quick. Hold on. There you go, PA Patriot. I just posted it for you. What's up, Jason? Yeah, we started an hour early. I made a post on YouTube and on Patreon about it, but I figured every time I do this, everybody misses the post that I say that it's going to be an hour early. And this isn't a new time. It's just spring break. I had my kids over, and I didn't want the show to end at 9, then have to start cooking. So, and it was funny too because I also thought, I was like, this is a 4-pound bag. The last one was really difficult. It's going to take me forever to pan out. And this one really didn't take too long panning. What was it, 40 minutes? We're almost done. So it'll be like 45 minutes to pan out this whole thing. I mean, as you can see, all this gold is, I mean, hold on. I can't even see on my screen yet, so I got to see. But all this gold is pretty much the same size. There's really not too much here. I'm definitely going to, in tomorrow's review of this and the results show, I am definitely going to classify this down. Oh, wait. I'm trying to throw away some gold. I'm going to classify this gold down before I weigh it up. Because it looks like it's almost all the exact same classification. There's some little bit over here. It might be a little bit lower. Well, the problem with that, Josh, the reason they're saying that is because if it's flavored, teens will want it, and then they'll buy it, because not everyone is going to check IDs. I mean, like I said, I started smoking way before. I think the legal age when I was a kid was still 16. You had to be 16 to smoke. And I started smoking when I was 13. We would just go from store to store until we found a store that would sell us cigarettes, and that's where we started going. I mean, I think, what is it, New Zealand or whatever, that has banned cigarettes? I think that's the best thing. I love that. I think it's New Zealand. And they grandfathered it in too. So it's not something like where you just say, hey, as of today, nobody can smoke. You know, because that would be really rough for people who have been smoking their whole life to be told all of a sudden, you know, we're telling you have to quit smoking. But they banned it for the future. So anyone, you know, so you have X number of years, anyone that turns, you know, in 5 years or 6 years won't be able to buy cigarettes. So, and they're slowly banning it. So pretty soon, you know, whatever it is, in 18 years from now, no one will be able to buy cigarettes in the place. Yeah, really nice smile, really easier. This one was much easier than the last bag. I'm definitely going to have to run this through some classifiers to see what size this is. I know there was some plus 10. There was those 4 pieces of plus 10, so. Hey, Bayou Gold guy, how's it going, brother? We start doing everything. That's it. I told my son he had to sign his name the other day to something for a gym membership. And he was like, what? I was like, just print it. Yeah, but they don't even teach kids how to sign. You know, like, at least if you're not going to know cursive, at least learn how to sign your name in cursive. That's the only thing you need to learn. But there we go. Nice little pile. Definitely have to weigh it up. It is guaranteed 1 gram, so let me get rid of all the water so we can just see the gold. But it is guaranteed a 1 gram. Last bag, I got a 80% ROI, low 80s% ROI, but it was only guaranteed a 70%. So we'll have to see if this bag is good. I'm thinking this one might be really close to the 1 gram. But all right, finish panning. That means it's ugly mug time. Oh man, PA Patriot. Ugh. Ticker stuff is very worrisome. Really hope you feel better real soon, brother. That's awesome, Bayou Gold guy. Joey Brown, how's it going? Yeah, a nice little smile. We'll have to see. Last bag I ended up getting, what was it, 1.170? I think 1.170. So we'll have to see how this one compares. But all right, ugly mug time. Here we go. Shrink down that smile. So I'll be really curious. Like I said, I got 2 of these bags from 2 different secret shoppers. So there wouldn't be that let's add a little bit extra gold for a repeat customer. I don't even know which bag was ordered first or which one was ordered second off the top of my head. But this one, both bags cost $80 with $5 shipping. But we'll have to be, because it's one of the reasons why I started doing these Tuesday shows was because I wanted to, as much as possible, do 2 bags of Paydirt just so you could get an average. So if the last bag was 1.170 and this bag's 1, then that means probably the average bag has somewhere in between those. So, I hate menthol cigarettes. Oh man, I can tell you the one thing I used to dread the most about being a smoker, especially when I used to work construction when I was younger, is that if you were broke and you ran out of smoking and you went to borrow a cigarette or bum a cigarette from somebody and all they smoked was menthol, you'd be like, okay, now I got to smoke this menthol. And you'd take 2 or 3 puffs and be like, oh man, I got to quit smoking. This sucks so bad. And then you'd throw it away. Then within 30 or 40 minutes, you'd be like, oh man, can I get another cigarette from you? 1.163. I don't know. I'm thinking this one. I think this one's gonna be under 1.1. We'll have to see. I'm hoping it's higher because obviously I want a higher ROI because I don't want to lose tons of money on these Paydirts. I always want to recover as much as possible. But I'm thinking under 1.1 on this bag. I think it should be popping up. Nightbot should be posting it. I don't know why he hasn't been. But here, let me see. Let me see what Nightbot's up to. Oh, maybe I didn't. Paydirt. There we go. Because I know I did see my Nightbot do it. So yeah. There we go. Much had a cold. There you go. I just posted the link. RJ'sPaydirt.com. Really easy one. But typically when I set up Nightbot, I need to start checking it. But when I originally set up Nightbot, I always set them up like on a Friday before I do my initial review on Saturday. I don't have them drop the link. I used to always have it like every 10 minutes, he would automatically drop the link. But I stopped doing that in case it was a bad bag of Paydirt. Then you don't want to be advertising a bad bag of Paydirt, really. But I might have to go back for that, even if it is. Paul Anthony. Oh yeah, they do that. What do they do here that drives me crazy? So in Indiana, we have a lot of cornfields, but they grow cornfields and then soy. But then afterward, they have to burn the fields, and oh man, it's horrible around here. They didn't do it. I don't know if they did it last year. Maybe it's just every couple of years they have to burn everything down. But man, it just huge cloud of some funky smelling stuff. It's horrible. No, Mark Sheldon, I have not introduced the new Tuesday tailings. We're going to be giving away a bag in a little bit, but unfortunately, I didn't make them up because I'm doing my Patreon Paydirt this weekend. I'm making that up. I decided to wait, and I totally forgot that I had a Tuesday show in between. So there is no Paydirt made up for Tuesday tailings yet, but I will be making it this weekend. So if you win, the only thing that is a guarantee is a 1/4 gram of gold in it. Other than that, I don't know yet. I haven't decided what I'm going to put extra, if it's going to be a gold nugget. I did go through, I have my treasure chest here. I did go through it to see, and I have a lot of silver. So I might put some silver in some of the bags, and this is all crystalline silver, and I might put a whole bunch in one of the bags. I don't know yet. I'm going to have to go through it and see. I also have some silver coins. I might do that instead. But no, haven't decided yet on the Tuesday tailings. The only thing you're guaranteed at this point is a quarter gram. So whoever wins is guaranteed a quarter gram. It won't ship out until, so if you win today, it won't ship out until next Tuesday or Wednesday. So if you win today, this is a waiting game, and you'll find out on the next Tuesday show exactly what you won and what your chance of the bonus is. It still will be 1 in 12 bonus bags, but it won't ship until next Wednesday. So whoever has the bad luck and good luck of winning tonight, it'll be good luck that you won a bag of Paydirt, Tuesday tailings. But the bad luck, you're going to have to wait till next Wednesday for me to ship it. Did you find silver crystals in Flower Gold Wizards Paydirt? No, I've never found any silver in, but I haven't done Flower Gold Wizards in almost 2 years, a year and a half. It's been a while since I did Flower Gold Wizards. I need to do them again. He's just a hard one to buy because he doesn't have a website, so I can't bookmark it in my thing. But I've never found any silver. He might have some. I've only done his Paydirt once. All right, let me go set and make sure everything is ready for the Tuesday giveaway. Make sure all the comments are going through and YouTube is working correctly as always. But while I'm saying YouTube, as always, YouTube and its affiliates have nothing to do with this giveaway or huck, as some people like to call it. This is 100% by me for people putting up with my ugly mug and watching my ugly mug tonight. But there we go. We have everything is all set up. There we go. So we're going to wait about 3 minutes and do a giveaway. Give away that bag of Tuesday's tailings that does not exist yet, but it will be 3 ounces of material for my Tuesday tailings, which means it's material that we pull from these Tuesday bags. And whatever gold I miss gets thrown in a bucket with the dirt. I typically don't miss too much. Usually, I've never really found too much that I've missed. I'm sure some of these really hard bags, I do miss a spot or two. But it's at least material, so you know you will be getting part of the materials I've panned out on Tuesdays. This isn't something from my backyard. Please put silver in a vial not mixed with gold. So you want me to do the stuff I complain about with other sellers and to not do the stuff I complain about other sellers? Backyard probably puts it in something that's fun to pan. I mean, personally, I don't like silver. It was funny during Saturday's premiere. Some people said they do like panning the silver. And I don't, it's not so much that I mind panning it. I like silver, and it's just personal reason I don't like it is because I'm doing a review. If I wasn't doing a review, I probably wouldn't mind the silver. It's just when I'm doing a review, I've got to weigh up just the gold. You know, I can't base an ROI on a bag, you know, on gold spot and there's, you know, an eighth or a tenth of a gram of silver in my little vial, you know. So it's just for that one reason that I dislike it. It's because I need all that silver out. And especially once you get down to that minus 40, and there might be a little piece of silver in that minus 40, you've got to get it out of there. So I don't care for the silver mix. Well, you're banned from winning anyway, old Sasquatch. You know Nightbot's already got you on the ban list. But if you win, well, I guess I'm going to put it in there early. I don't know yet. I might just put, if I put the silver, it'll probably only be in one bag. So if you win, that's the jackpot bag. You should, as much as you might not like it, I think you'll be happy that you won the jackpot. Yeah, and crystallized silver can catch your micro gold. So. And drink coffee. No, I only drink coffee. I don't drink sodas. I used to weigh a lot more than I weigh now. I'm not very svelte. I'm still a robust person. I still, when I sit down, my belly hangs over where it shouldn't. My doctor likes to tell me that my BMI is too high and I need to lose weight. But I used to be even higher on my BMI scale, and she used to really insist. But one of the things she made me give up was soda. I don't drink sodas anymore. No worries, Wrench. No worries. Oh, who got banned? Did I get banned? I didn't get banned. Nightbot get banned. Yeah, I mean, every once in a while, I mean, my son likes soda, so I buy him some. And every once in a while, if he does, like today, he got a Pepsi cherry something, and I taste it just to see what it tasted like. But other than that, I really try to stay away. It's just so many calories. I mean, I love food and I love eating, and I'm also supposed to be on, keeping my weight down. And a soda has all your calories for the day, essentially. You drink a soda, a 16-ounce soda, you've got your 1,200 calories right there. And then you can't enjoy food. So it's much better to enjoy really good food and have water with it. So garnets more than gold. Oh, I do love garnets. So, if you can ever get some Gnome Paydirt, real Gnome beach sands, that you'll love that. Gnome beach sands is by far my favorite material. It's nothing but garnet sands. It's beautiful. It's nothing you would really see until you're looking at it up close and you can see it, and you got gold mixed in with it. And I've said that a million times. Richard B. Yeah, if I could lose some more weight, my doctor tells me I still have to lose 20 more pounds. So, yeah. It's just rough because, I'm one of those people that, I cook for my kids, so I'm not going to make my kids suffer because I'm overweight. So I gained a lot back during Thanksgiving and Christmas because, I had my kids and they want to eat good food during those times. And, that's when you eat pie. And my kids will eat one little slice of pie, and I'm not going to throw the rest of the pie in the garbage, so somebody's got to eat it. So. I do love ginger ale. Ginger ale is one of my favorite. I mean, being from the South, if I had a choice, I used to drink sweet tea. That was my thing. I love sweet tea. But ginger ale is really good. And I used to, if I ever had kept sodas in my fridge, it was usually ginger ale just because that's a really good one for if you're not feeling well, you can drink some ginger ale. But now I just pick it up for my kids every once in a while. But generally if I do, it is ginger ale. That's what usually if I do pick up something. Because at least it's I don't want to say healthier, but it's a better option. It's easier on the stomach. But, all right, let me get everything, make sure it's ready, and let me go pull the link. We're going to give away a bag of non-existent Tuesday tailings that you'll be able to actually have in your hands not next Wednesday, but next Wednesday I will ship it out to you. So it will be guaranteed a 1/4 gram of gold. Other than that, I don't know what's going to be in it. Silver, probably silver, because I do have some silver coins and a lot of silver. So it's going to be one or the other, either silver coins or silver something. But there'll be some silver in there. So let's shrink down the ugly mug. I'm messing everything up over here. And we're going to give away one of these bags of Paydirt that I have yet to make up. Oh wait, let me make sure. Yeah, it's working. Okay, good. Shrink down the ugly mug and then give this away. Oh, Nightbot and his facts about gold. I don't know where he gets all these facts from. But there we go. And since somebody was asking, best Paydirts, and I need to shamelessly plug my website, millerprospecting.com. I have the top 5 recommended sellers right here. I will be bumping that up next month to top 10 again. I had kind of gotten away from it, but I will. Whole bunch of links. Every video I've ever done is on here. Even all my live shows are here. Some stuff. And treasure hunting, unclaimed money. If you ever go to my website, make sure you check that out. Try and get some more money from yourself. But there we go. You want to know my recommended sellers? It's always on my website. And I do update the top recommended sellers pretty often as I come across or review them or come across new sellers. And that's why I'm going to go back to the top 10 because there's some sellers that I want to add to the list, but they just haven't been selling long enough to really be there. Like I really want to add Flash in the Pan and Big Texas, but they haven't been doing it long enough for me to knock them in the top 5 yet. So, but there we go. Let's fetch some names. This is for a bag of Tuesday tailings. And again, you must post something. Well, I haven't said it yet, but you must post something in the live chat. before the end of the show to claim this bag that I haven't yet made to collect this bag. So, and this is only available to people in the U.S. If you're not in the U.S., then unfortunately, I can't ship it to you. So this is U.S. only, 56 comments. Let's pick a winner. What you giving out this time? I just explained it, John Gear. Why are you asking me these questions, John Gear? I just explained it. Tuesday tailings. John Gear is the winner. Congratulations. And again, this will be only guaranteed a 1/4 gram of gold. The 1 in 12th bag, the bonus bag, will have silver of some type in it. I'm making that decision now. So there we go. John Gear, now you have to post something in the live chat before the end of the show and then email me at Dylan@Miller Prospecting. So let's get... So we're just waiting for John Gear. But until then, while we're waiting for him, I want to thank everyone for showing up tonight. I really appreciate everyone. I know I started an hour early, which always makes everything confusing, but I did start an hour early. But I will be posting results tomorrow. I will be repanning out my tailings, but if I find any gold in there after the video, I'll dump it back in there and add it to the tailings. But so tomorrow I will have a results show. This Saturday, we've got a battle, and it is a pirate-themed battle, so hopefully you can guess who one of the people will be. And the other one, I'm not going to tell you, but it's a pirate-themed battle this Saturday, and then next Tuesday, we're going to be Patreon live show. So I think next Tuesday is a Patreon live show. I'm pretty sure it is. Let me see. Let me see on my calendar. Let me see. Where is my calendar? Here's my calendar. Yeah, next Tuesday we'll have a Patreon live show. But you can still attend and join because we'll still be giving away another bag of Tuesday tailings. How do I win the kilo gold bar? Will you send me a 2 kilo gold bar? I will cut it in half, and I will guarantee you win a kilo gold bar. That's how you win it. Just to let you know, I put it. Yeah, I know you did, John. I was just messing with you. Who is walking the plank? That's it. So, and also, if you are a Patreon member, I'm going to try every Thursday. I will be posting up pictures in case you missed it last week. But every Thursday, I will be posting up pictures for you to vote on the thumbnail for my Saturday videos. And I do have 2 made up. So either Wednesday or Thursday, probably Thursday, I will be posting up pictures so you can vote on Black Mass and Vendetta. Nope, that's not the 2. That's not the 2. These are treasure bags. These are going to be treasure chest bags. I do have a bag. You might be able to see it. There is a bag of Black Mass up there, but that is not for that. That is just for something else. We're going to be reviewing Black Mass in the near future as well. Thank you, Donna. Thank you very much. So, yeah, again, Wednesday we will be having tomorrow we will be posting results. Saturday we have a pirate-themed battle. And I will tell you it's a pirate treasure hunt battle. And then next Tuesday will be a Patreon live show. We'll be giving back to all my Patreon members who support this channel, and I appreciate beyond belief. But that's going to be it. I'm going to get out of here. Oh, and John, make sure you email me. I'm posting my email. Make sure you email me there. I typed that in wrong too. Man, my typing is just atrocious today. There we go. Dylan@Miller Prospecting. Make sure you email me there, John, so I can send that bag of Paydirt off to you next week because it's not made yet. It won't be made until this weekend. As soon as I get the bag, I'll send it out to you, though. But I'm going to get out of here, go make some dinner for my kids. Thank you, everyone, for joining the show. Wednesday, Saturday, and then next Tuesday. See you all at one of those times. Until then, thank you and happy panning, everybody.